Good day, everyone. Before I start, I formally introduce myself. My name is Godwin B. Tormis, and I will be here to discuss to you what is Mesoamerica. So, today, I am going to discuss Mesoamerica, an important cultural region in the history of America. Mesoamerica was not a single country or a civilization. Instead, it was a region where different society developed their own culture while also sharing tradition, knowledge, and ways of life. Before we start into discussion, this is the learning objectives of my report. At the end of this presentation, students should be able to first identify the Mesoamerica in simple term. Number two, identify the geographical area where Mesoamerica culture developed. Number three, describe important contribution of this civilization. Let's come up with the third slide. So, what is Mesoamerican? So Mesoamerican is a phrase that comes from the Greek word means Middle America. It refers to the physical and culture region that sketches from the central Mexico through Central America. It includes the land today occupied by the Guatemala, Belize, Honduras, and El Salvador. So Mesoamerica is a historical and cultural region rather than a single country. The terms comes from the Greek and associated with the idea of Middle America. It generally refers to the central and southern Mexico and parts of a Central America. What makes this region important is that different society develop shared culture tradition here. So who is Paul Kirchhoff? A German-Mexican archaeologist who developed the phrase in 1943. It was helpful in defining it, was the first to use it. Description was based on the consequential physical boundaries, empiric composition, and cultural threats. So, in the short word, Paul Kirchhoff is instrument in defining the concept of Mesoamerica. Paul Kirchhoff's most celebrated contributes to the physical were in the field of spectroscopy and the collaboration of Robert Boston in 1811 to 1899. Kirchhoff founded the purely empirical science of spectroscopy. Major civilization of Mesoamerica. Mesoamerica was home to several important civilizations. It includes the Olmec, are often described as one of the earliest major civilization in the region. Number two, Maya became well known for the mathematics, astronomy, writing, architecture, and the Toltec developed a major urban city and monumental pyramids. The number four, the Toltec became influential in central Mexico. Much later, the Aztec developed a powerful empire. These civilizations were different but also shared several cultural practices. We go to the next slide, which is the Maya. So, Maya were one of the most intellectual, cultural, advanced civilization in ancient Mesoamerica. This developed a sophisticated writing system and made important contribution to mathematics and astronomy. They are also create detailed calendar and construct impressive cities, temples, and pyramids. Their achievement known for the level of knowledge that ancient Mesoamerican society were able to develop. The next one is the Aztec civilization become one of the most powerful political society in Mesoamerica. Its capital, Tenochtitlan, was built on island and Lake of Mexico. The city became a major city of political, trade, and culture architecture was especially important. In this Aztec used farming techniques called chimpanpas. These achievements demonstrate how they adapt to their environment while building a large and organized city. Why is Mesoamerica important? Mesoamerican is important because it demonstrates the achievements of ancient city in the Americas. The civilization of this region developed first the complex cities, number two writing and mathematical knowledge. The third one is scientific observation. The fourth one is political and social system. N- Number the number five is artistic tradition, and lastly is political and social system. So this achievement continues to influence the history, culture, archaeology, and identify Mexico and what and Central America. Mesoamerica is important because its civilization made a significant achievement. It's in many areas. Their knowledge of mathematics and astronomy, their agricultural methods, their writing system, and their agriculture demonstrate a complex of this society. This agriculture heritage is also continued to influence the people and communities of the Mexico and Central America. So, in conclusion, Mesoamerica represent one of the most important culture region in the history of Americans. Their achievement continue to influence the history, culture, archaeology, and identity of Mexico and Central America. Studying Mesoamerica allows us to better understand how ancient communities develop a complex society and how their culture contributes continue to matter today. That would be all. Thank you.